Okay, what's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna be reacting to Kendrick Lamar is a hypocrite. Okay, so I am a very big Kendrick Lamar fan and have been since I was 13, and I'll be 27 later in the year. Um, I don't know. Everybody seems to be mad at him for some reason. It is what it is. I don't know if this is if bro is about to like hate on Kendrick or if he's about to what he about to say. I've never watched him before. What's his page name? Jalapy Bungus. Okay. So yeah. Also, if you're interested, I reacted to Good Credit a couple days ago.
It's about to get surgical. So stay with me, okay? I need you to open your mind.
Ah,
I need you to be open to the full capacity of who you are as a human being to watch this video. That means being aware of the gifts that you bring to the world and what would be the opposite of gifts? Whatever that is to the world. You see what I'm saying? Being aware of both of those sides of you, the yin and yang. Because there's this narrative going around that, people saying Kendrick Lamar is a hypocrite. He is. He is. So what I'm trying to figure out is what's the gotcha moment there? Is Kendrick Lamar supposed to be held to a higher standard than those who actually do harm to people, actually are being charged and going to prison and are stealing art from people and all this different stuff? Or is he supposed to be held to a higher regard of morality because he doesn't do those things?
no, no. People just want to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they just want to have something to say and be like, well, this just doesn't make any sense because he said this is what he said, and this doesn't align with what he said, and blah 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 blah. Blah. And you know what? To an extent, it depends on what it is. Like, if I saw Kendrick Lamar endorsing Trump, yeah, I that would really throw me. That would really throw me, and he would that would break my heart because he would not have a fan no any longer. He would not have a fan any longer. I would need like a week or two to wrap up finishing listening to his music, and he would have to go. It is what it is. It is what it is. Feel me? I feel like that is like a different level of hypocrisy based on the things that he says. But I'm really confused as to what is this happen? Where's the you know what I'm saying? Like what is the hypocrisy? Where is the you feel me? And then what I really do think is I feel like one person will see it and then one person will say it and then a bunch of people will see it and regurgitate this idea everywhere. And then people will just run with it. And now it's like spread like wildfire and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But almost like I bet you 75% of the people who say it, if you ask them why, they couldn't give you an answer. And if they did, it's probably something that they saw somebody else say. I'm just saying.
Isn't the hypocrisy is in sentiment right there?
Okay.
There's hypocrisy in that sentiment right there. And that should tell you that not only is Kendrick Lamar a hypocrite, you're a hypocrite.
Oh, don't why he just pointed at me like that? That bitch on point like ASAP Rocky. That point felt very disrespectful, sir. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not shit. Okay, I ain't say bro was a hypocrite. Listen. Actually, I feel like everybody like, have you ever like gave your friend like dope advice about something? Like they just see it. You see their life is in freaking shambles and you give them some good advice, maybe relationship advice, maybe whatever. And you feel like you almost like a prophet. Like this it's coming out like it's just wisdom. And then you go and do the exact opposite. Like and you just like, whoa, what's that about? Like you telling them don't deal with toxic shit. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't make these decisions. Don't spend your money on this. Do 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 do. And then you dealing with a toxic person, spending your money, all types of stuff. It's really I mean, that's what it is. It's hypocrisy at the end of the day. Okay, I'm following you, Jalopy. Jalopy? I don't know what your name is.
I bet if you took the time to really dissect and go inside and introspect and become introspective with yourself, you would find out very quickly that you are a hypocrite on a daily basis.
I've done it already. Okay, I'm in therapy. Damn. And I'm crazy, and I've been said that. Like, and it's not one of them things. Like, it's not a proud type of thing, like at all. To be honest, it's actually like an unfortunate, like, damn, trauma has gotten to me. Like, it's really fucked me up, and it's one of them things where it's like a wonder, like, will I ever be back to normal? I wish I was.
Not introspective.
No,
Because
there's
to be introspective,
there.
you have to face the ugly in you too. And that hurts. Especially when at our human, at our core, we want to be accepted. We want to be respected. We want to be loved. We want to be coddled. We want to
I don't
be
want to be
appreciated.
accepted by shit. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck y'all.
So anything that goes against those feelings is naturally going to feel weird at
Not
first. You
the
see what I'm
cool ones.
saying?
I fuck with y'all, but the other one.
People don't want to go inward because that's what they would have to face. It's in everybody. It's in everybody. It's in everybody. Even if you don't believe in the Bible or God either, that's okay. Because I'm sure you can see this in your everyday life. But even in the Bible, the whole essence of Jesus coming to earth is to accept the fact that we are not perfect because we are human. You see what
Facts.
I'm saying? Now let's get to the deeper part of this.
All right, I'm ready.
Do y'all really want to know the real reason why people hate Kendrick Lamar?
Because they're
I was
idiots.
thinking about this, bruh, and I don't care. You can say I'm reaching. You can say whatever you want. But I'm seeing a theme here,
Cause he's
okay?
boring to people because he's so real. I think that's what it is. So low key, like I feel like people don't want to talk about all that. They just want to dance around and get high and do stupid shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, low key, bro.
Do you want to know the real reason why people hate Kendrick Lamar?
Yes, come on, tell me.
It's because he's human.
Okay, okay.
Isn't that weird to think about?
No, it's not. People are weird.
And you know this because humanity is humanity. We're all human. Even if the
Facts.
people that are making all this money and doing all this, they're human too, right?
I'm not sure because Mark Zuckerberg gave me like a robot type of vibe, an androidish. Elon Musk be malfunctioning. Elon must be malfunctioning every now and then. I'm not gonna lie. So some of them, listen,
The one thing humanity hates itself is humanity. We kill each other, we steal from each other, we leave each other behind, we destroy each other. This is what we do. The one thing that humanity does hates its most is itself. But the thing is, humanity finds ways to escape that. It finds ways to escape that feeling. You see what I'm saying? It finds a way to
just
escape that feeling. It drinks. It smokes. It does all these different things to escape that feeling.
but you know what I don't do? Drink or smoke. Well, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm on my period, I'm gonna drink some wine because it helps the cramps. So, girlies, if you're having really bad cramps, red wine will do it. Okay, it should help you. Okay. Um, but yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Like psychologically, some people think that they can escape their problems and they cannot. No, you can run, but it's gonna chase you for sure. It's going never ending. It's a never ending chasing type of thing. But me personally, I don't do nothing. I've had some of the trauma results from seeing other people do some hard shit and having to, take care of them through everything. Like I make dumbass dark humor jokes that's not healthy, but anyways, I feel like he's just making the point that people, use stuff to cope.
Of recognizing that you're not this perfect person. And if we go through Kendrick Lamar's entire catalog, that's all he's telling us. From Section 80 to GNX, that's all he's telling us. Kendrick Lamar is a representation of what it is to truly be human, to be vulnerable, to be open, to be honest about you. And people need escapes. Pop culture is supposed to be an escape. You're supposed to be able to get away from your problems with pop culture. So with anybody like Kendrick Lamar, and he's not the first person at all, and he won't be the last. So for anybody like Kendrick Lamar, who is real, raw, and vulnerable, it reminds people of those parts of themselves.
All right, preach, young
I switched from
brother.
due dates to due dates, and it made me go from weeks
Not you
behind to weeks
again.
ahead.
Hate Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? A demographic of people, of course. They hate Tupac. What's the one thing in common they got? Kendrick more does it on the music side, but Tupac did it in the music and in real life. Tupac was human. And people, how can you be talented, a gangster,
fine as fuck too. Jesus Christ, Tupac was fine. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
because you're a human. And you're shaped by your experiences. Who else? People like, we got plenty. Martin Luther King. You think they loved Martin Luther King at the time he was coming around? No. Malcolm
And Martin
X.
Luther King was a hoe. And that's no disrespect. It's just the truth. You feel me? Like everybody is flawed. It is what it is. Um, I
And
have to
that's why they
stretch,
hated it.
bro.
People hate the people that remind them of their true humanity. So pop culture is supposed to be a way of escaping. Listening to something that's going to take your mind off it. You're not going to think about nothing, and you're just going to be vibing. No thoughts, no introspection, no nothing. And that's okay. But that's why when people like Kendrick Lamar come along, people are confused and they're uncomfortable. And
Well,
that's all
yeah,
you're seeing.
but I think a lot of people, like me personally, like I like stuff that makes me feel. Like that's like my biggest thing. Like I need to feel. Like I don't care. I really like art museums, or whatever. Um, like I feel like emotion. I don't know, the way I view emotion is so like intense. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I'm like the type of person, I can't do surface level connections. Like it's either deep or it's nothing. Like we're acquaintances and you cool, but if it's not on a deep level, then you feel me? Like, so if I go to an art museum and I see a piece of art, like I'm looking for what is it making me feel right now, and I want to like figure out why, you know? So the same thing with music. Of course, there's days where I act like I'm in the trap or some shit, but for the most part, I do like listening to stuff that makes me feel an emotion, and you know, whether or not that's a good emotion or a bad emotion is kind of up to, I guess, the mood that I'm in. But I can't do mind numbing shit all the time. Like it gets really, no, it gets really old really freaking quick. So yeah, that's my biggest thing is like feeling basically, and I feel like there's a pretty good large chunk of people that feel that way too. But I feel like for the most part, the people that are more vocal about it are the people that have something negative to say.
You escape too much. You're going to have to face yourself with this dude on the top of the game. And that's the real reason they hate Kendrick Lamar. And you hear it in their sentiments when they say he's a hypocrite. They're like, you hear it in the sentiments. You see what I'm saying? So because of that, when we get to Kendrick Lamar, right, and we start talking about the Drake battle and all this, and bro, they were battling and they got to a point where somebody took it too far, so the other person had to go out and jump out the window. That's the only way. That's the only thing you can do to protect you. If somebody go out there and call you a wife beater, boom, boom, what can you do besides defend yourself? Especially when you warned the dude. What you supposed to do? You got to go to that dark side of you that you don't like and turn the fuck up.
Hey,
And that's reality.
I found that I should be in tune with my dark side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a great person, but being able to like switch real quick, I feel like that is good. Or no, I guess not. You know what?
Damn, I gotta tap into something I don't want to tap into right now. But sometimes it's for survival. Sometimes it's for whatever. It's human. You human. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? They hate Kendrick because he's human. And he reminds them that they're human. And this video going on for a long time, but you know what? Let's just rock.
Okay.
You know what the song is?
Man,
The true perspective of somebody who was black and who was angry. And that's how the process goes.
Curse me till I'm
he starts
dead.
talking about the war going on in Zula. I mean in Africa. And that they was probably gonna go to war, and how that reminded him of the Crips and Bloods at home. And when you find out that your kind or the particular circumstance that you're in isn't the only circumstance where humans are acting this way, you start to realize, oh, this is a humanity situation. There's some things at our core that we just are, and that's war. That's being in division. That's what we are. You see what I'm saying? Even if you look in the Bible, what was it? I think it was Genesis 11:3, and they talking about the Tower of Babel. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I turned the whatever. Anyway, but yeah, even though they were talking about the Tower of Babel in the beginning of time, like we wanted to come together to build a tower as big as the heavens, so we will be respected and remembered, right? And God saw that and was like, nah, and separated everybody. And I remember reading that, like, why would he do that? It's because when humans come together and unify, right, we're unstoppable. But because of the wickedness that is naturally in our hearts, that is dangerous. You see what I'm saying? And even if you don't believe in the Bible, that's something to take away in general. You feel me? But in this verse, when he started talking about, oh, so no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers or tell Georgia State, Marcus Garvey get all the answers. Like when he's saying all of that, he's saying all the stuff that we
watermelon,
say
chicken, Kool-Aid,
that we would do for our people, that we love our people, all this different stuff. But then some of us turn around and kill each other for little things, for principles and morals. Not morals, for principles and codes. You see what I'm saying? And right here, it's like, I think a lot of people feel like Kendrick is talking to them. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like Kendrick is talking at them because that's how people feel when you expose something about themselves. They feel like you're talking at them.
Oh,
because they don't want to see
I
that.
want to listen to the song so bad.
And that's just the reality of what we all do. Now, there is levels to it, though. You feel me? Like, that don't mean I can't criticize you for having trafficking rings and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the humanity of it. Yeah, I do wrong, but that don't make it exempt from, you know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, we get in a battle, you talking crazy about me, I might go at you and say some crazy shit about you and call you a deadbeat, right? Somebody might call a person a deadbeat, but then they got families that's a deadbeat, and they be talking to them and boom, boom. Like, if we doing that, like, people do these type of things every day, even if it's not that specific. We do that all the time. So the fact that we're judging the battle based on morale that Kendrick Lamar was like speaking on is crazy. Like, Drake was doing the same thing. That's because they're human and they're going at each other. They're trying to tear each other down because they don't like each other. You feel me? So it's like, and we don't even know what's been going on behind the scenes on a real low. So it's like, bro, the reality is one of them got their ass whooped. He got packed the fuck up.
Talk about it.
My hair is nappy, my dick is big. Just wondering why you hate me, don't you? That I'm a foul monkey.
Because he said he called Drake a deadbeat dad, but then did a song with Playboy Cardi. Oh, nigga, that's a human ass trait. I would rather be around somebody who is talking crazy about somebody they don't like, and rocking with somebody that might be similar than somebody that might be a trafficker. I just feel like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like some things is like, nigga, yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying, but why are you using that as a gotcha in this moment? Like, the dude you going for.
The thing is, that's the thing also, because we can pull Drake's card if we being real. Because if you saying that and your beef or your shot was he's a woman, he's abusive, but you got a song Chris Brown. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, but beyond that, it'd be the people that are talking that be like the worst of the worst people. You know what I'm saying? Like they really suck inherently. Like, they're terrible people and they feel like they have some type of moral authority. And it's just wild to me. But
all types of footage and evidence of this dude being weird with underage girls. Why is that a comparison? Why are we comparing somebody? Why are we comparing somebody that's probably a part of a trafficking ring, right, to somebody doing a song with a deadbeat after they said they hated a deadbeat? That's such a weird comparison to make. That's such a weird comparison. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird comparison. You can have your tricks about both of them, but what you're supporting and protecting is, I don't know. I'm rambling now, bro. But that's really all I wanted to get into, bro. Like, even if we go into XXX and he's talking to the dude on the phone, like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna. The dude was thinking like, oh yeah, my son just got clipped. I know he got the answers because he's so spiritual. I hear it in his music, right? And then you talk to him and he's telling you, go get it back in blood. What you doing? Go get it back in blood. And you like, oh, what's wrong with this dude? He a hypocrite. Or he ain't what I thought he was. He's human. You see what I'm saying? Then he get off the phone and now he having a conversation. He had a convention talking about gun control, and you just told bro to go clip somebody.
The moment that I knew, that was just like very, very human was on, well, not the moment that I knew, it's shit, that's all the way back in fucking Good Kid, Mad City, for real. But I mean, Squabble Up is a good, like when he said, "Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies." Like, it's his morality popped up, like, oh, well, let's not do this crime because there's children, but if they weren't there, we would have got it. You feel me? Like, he's explaining it pretty well. Just like, people are just human.
So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like he's telling you like this is the things we struggle with as human beings. You see what I'm saying? And you know this because he's talking about himself. People don't want to hear this. People don't want to hear this. You see what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro. That's really all it is. I'm not gonna keep rambling about it. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Like, I didn't think this video was gonna be that long, but it got real. This shit, I'm always gonna take the opportunity to talk about humanity, bro. But hey, before y'all get out of here, man, if y'all like storytelling like Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby or Kendrick Lamar's Sing About Me or Tammy's song, you're gonna love the vocal cords of a broken woman. All the human shit I was just talking about, that's what this song is. You feel me? Like the real tragic stories of real life.
All right, y'all go check that out. What the hell is this? But yeah, I feel like he made a lot of good points. I think people in general are just flawed, and like the example I gave, when you like have all the answers um from the outside, and then when you look at your own like situation, and it's just like, okay, well, let's start applying them to myself, and it's just, it's difficult sometimes to get it all together. But yeah, I don't know. He explained it very well, and I think people are like tripping when they're saying what they're saying about Kendrick. But I mean, are we shocked? Are we shocked? I'm not. They just find a way to try to like discredit that man at any given chance. You feel me? So, anyways, y'all tell me what you think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I'll see y'all in the next one.